Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In the last class we have studied about shaft command and we have also created one exercise based on the shaft command. So now we'll see another exercise based on the shaft command. We are going to create piston with the help of shaft command. How we can use shaft command in more better ways and how to create a piston. So the drawing for the piston is this. Now we can see the section view of the piston and this is the top view of the piston. Clear? For this piston we can see it is symmetry about the vertical axis. Can see whatever it is here because this is a circular object and circular object is having symmetry from the middle axis. So now we'll start creating this piston. So first of all what we'll see, we will take the complete dimension of the piston. So we can see the height of the piston is 80 mm and the dia of the piston is 80 mm. Now the next question is where we need to take the center. So center will lie here only in the middle axis, that is vertical axis, but at what point? So you can see this 36. So I'll just take this point as a center point. Clear? So I'll give the dimension 80 mm and center will be the top bottom face will be 36 mm. So now we'll start creating. So for that we'll come to the plane, then come to the position sketch. Now we are in the sketcher window. Now I'll take profile command from the action bar and create a profile like this. As we can see, we are having only the outer profile. Clear? Just like this. So now we'll create an axis. So this is my axis and we have already seen the bottom face and we are taking this point as a 0 0. So this is 36. Clear? Now the dia of the circle will be this and this, radius and diameter. This is 80. Done. Now the height of the piston. This is height of the piston. So I'll take this as a dimension. This is up to this point and this is 80. Now you can see it is, we'll just drag it with the help of by clicking with the mouse. And what is the dimension for this? You can see this is 6 mm. Clear? So we'll also give this 6 mm just to make our drawing fully defined. So we'll just select this line. Now you can see the line is having inclined dimension. Right click on the mouse and we want vertical dimension and this is 6. Clear? Now we have completed the complete overall dimension for the piston. So we'll come out from this sketcher window. So click on exit app and operate shaft command. What is your profile? This is your profile. It no required of axis because we have already created a axis in the sketch. So automatically it has taken the sketch axis. Now click on OK. Now we have created the profile. Now we will look into the drawing and we'll get to know what we have created and what more we need to create. With the help of drawing is going to help us how to move further. So for that, come to the 3D compass, click on 3D, click on drafting. Yes. Clear? Now come to the view layout and front view. Select any plane you want. Clear? And click. Clear? Now you can see that my view is having complete view, but in the drawing half view is of section view. So we'll create the same. This is a new command, so please make sure you look properly. Click on view layout, come to the broken out view. In the action bar, view layout, in the broken view, go to the small arrow, click on broken out view. Second option, broken out view. Now click in the middle of the vertical axis like this, make a square profile. Fine. And now it is going to cut it from here, but this plane you can see, that means it will remove the material up to this plane only. Okay, you can see now you are getting half section view, half normal view. So normal view, right click, front view, properties, and we click on generation tab, hidden lines, because we need all hidden lines, but there now we are not having any hidden lines. But in the drawing you can see this is having hollow from inside. Piston is always hollow from inside. So now we are going to create all these further operations. Now what we'll do, we'll find some easy options and then we'll start creating. So you can see initially what we'll do, we'll make a step of this dia 60 inside. Clear? So what I'll do, come to the 3D window, and I'm going to edit in the same sketch. Though we can create in a different sketch and we can proceed with the groove command, but that will be a somewhat tedious job. So to make my work easier, I'll go to the same sketch, and by this method we are also going to learn how to do the modifications easily. So every time we are going in the same sketch and doing some modification, so that you can understand very easily how to do the modification when the product has been created, but still we need to do some modification. So we'll do like this. So come on sketch 1, double click. Now what I want this, this and this. So now you can see I only need to create this line. If we are creating a fresh groove command, in that case we have to make complete profile of small. Clear? That is the reason this will make our work easier. So now trim the extra portion. I don't want this, this and this. Clear? Now what is the distance between these two? It is 5 mm. So we'll give this same perpendicularity, parallelism it has already taken, and now the dimension is 5, and click on this, click on the axis, right click, radius and diameter, dia is 60. So now I have created the inner groove and exit. Now we'll come to the sketcher tab and click on update. Now you can see my work is fine. Now we'll see with the dimensions. Clear? So annotation, what is the total height of this? This. What is the dia for this? Dia 80. What is the dia for inner profile? It is dia 60. What is the length of this? It is 5. So now you can see whatever the work we have created till now, it is perfectly fine. So now I want to give this line length. So right click, dimension we need to give. It is coming in the wrong, so I'll just dimension, click on this and right click, length, but I need forced vertical dimension like this. So now you can see whatever I have created till now, that is perfect. There is no difference between the dimensions. As per the drawing, everything is similar. Now we'll proceed further. Now I can see we have to first remove this material, and then in the further operation we are going to add this material. In this we are going somewhat beyond the production method, because piston is normally created with the casting method. It is not it is been machined afterwards, so we cannot proceed according to the manufacturing. So we have to first remove the material and then add the material. If it is a process of milling operation or turning operation, in that case we can't proceed like this the way we are proceeding right now, because in this first we are removing this material and then we are adding this material practically, which is not possible. But though it is a casting job, so the step process will not be required, in CAD model will not be required, so we can proceed anyway, the way we are comfortable with the CAD tools. Clear? So now we have created this. Now what we'll do, we'll create these grooves. Clear? So for these grooves also, we'll come to the product window. Again we are doing the modification from the sketch 1 only. We are not creating any new sketch. So for that, just double click on sketch and we are going to make 3 rectangles like this. We have created, you can see I have created auto constraint with the help of concise constraint while creating all these 3 rectangles. Now I'm just using a trim command to trim extra portion which is not required, like this. Clear? Now we are going to give the dimensions. So you can see this is 2.5, this is 2.5 and this thickness is 2. So we'll give the same, and this distance up to which depth we need to cut, that is 4 mm. So we'll give the same. Click on constraint. From this edge to the depth of the groove is 4 mm. And this is 2.5, and this and this are equal. So we have given equal command. Now this one is 2 mm. Now you can see, and this groove is also of how much thickness, let's see in the drawing. This groove is a bigger one, so you can see 5 mm. Clear? Now what we'll do, and this gap, what will be the gap? This gap and this gap will be equal. So we'll select both these and constraint define in dialog box equal. Now you can see, now we need to place in the vertical scale where it is. Fine. So for that we'll see in the drawing. You can see this edge is up to 16 mm from the 0 of this drawing. That is the reason we have taken this point as a 0, so that we can get our dimensions very easily. Clear? So now we'll give this 16. So for this 16 it is from here to here it is 16. Now you can see this groove has been fully defined. Clear? Now we'll exit and come to the drafting window, update. You can see, clear, it is coming similar to the this drawing. Fine. Now we are going to give this dimension. So this is 2.5, this is 5 mm, and from this to depth of this is 4 mm. You can see it is coming vertical, so we right click, force dimension horizontal. It is 4. Fine. And what the dimension of this? This is 2 mm. And what is the depth? Height of this? Forced vertical dimension by right clicking. Clear? Now we are getting each and every dimensions clear, and we can see we are close to the similar as per the drawing. Now what we need to create these groups. First we will make these group, and then we will go for this profile. Clear? And we will make this profile as well. So first of all we will make projections. So come to the view layout and click on projections. We are not on the third angle projection method, and my drawing is on third angle projection method, so I'll not create this view. I'll click on escape, click on sheet 1, right click, properties, and click on third angle projection method. Now click on projection and we'll get the view. Clear? Here also we are going to make the breakout view, because in the drawing you can see half of the sketch has been shown as a section view. So for to make this broken out view, at present this view is not active because it is having blue frame. The drawing which is having red frame, that is an active view. So to make this view as an active view, we need to double click on this frame. Once you will double click on the frame, you can see this drawing has become with red borders. Red border means active view. Now we'll come to the broken out view, breakout view. Click on line, create a box, and OK. Clear? This is how we are getting the broken out view. Now what we'll need? We need to make further. Now we are going to create these groups. Clear? So I'll make view like this. So come to the sketch again. Actually we can create piston in one command, but just to make you understand very well, I am making in parts so that you can understand how we can read the drawing and how to do the modifications, each and everything. Clear? That is the reason I am making in steps. I am looking for the one profile and then creating in the drawing. You can make it in one go, but that will need some practice. That is the reason I am teaching you in a separate modification options. So now we'll again come to the profile command. First we'll make this group, this outer group. Fine. So for outer group, I'll just create this group. Now it has automatically taken this depth, which is not correct. So I'm just selecting on the side constraint and clicking on delete. Now first we'll make the view clearly. So take quick trim, trim the extra element which we don't want. Now this is the profile, how it is looking like. Now we'll take the dimension. The dimension for this is, depth is 4.5. Here you can see, and width is 5. So we'll do the same, and the distance from the bottom is 10 mm. So we'll do the same. Distance from the bottom is this is 10 and this is 5, and the depth of this groove is 4.5. Clear? Now exit. Now you can see the groove, and we'll see in the drawing. Just come to the drawing page, click on update. You can see the view clearly. Now we'll give the dimensions, annotation. What is the height of this? 10. What is the depth of and the depth of this groove? So now you can see whatever I am creating, that is perfectly fine as per the drawing. So we can now, if we are making any mistakes, we can see the difference in the drawing dimensions. If there is a difference in the drawing dimensions as per the actual drawing, that means we have created wrong, or maybe some lines or some grooves or some hidden line may be extra. So if they are extra, that means the profile is not correct. We have to recreate it. So delete the existing one and create accordingly as per the drawing. By this method, I am sure you can crack any interview if you want of the design test. Clear? Now we are going to make this groove. So what we'll do, we'll assume this line to be like this. Up to this we'll take 60, and from the 0 axis we will create this line up to this. So we are not considering this profile at present, we are considering this as a whole. That means thickness of the piston. So now come to the 3D window. Again click on sketch 1, and now we'll create, with the help of profile command, we will create the same like this. The profile is like this. I have already told I will take up to 0 the thickness of the piston. So I have done the same. Clear? Now my profile is ready. Now I'll go to the trim command and trim the extra area. Like this my profile has been created. Now we'll give the dimensions as per the drawing. So what is the depth of this group? 6 mm, and thickness is 2.5 mm. So from this end to this end it is 6 mm. And what is the depth, thickness of the piston wall? That is 2.5. So it is showing the thickness, that means it is supposed to be on all the sides. So this will be 2.5, and this edge to this edge 2.5, this edge to this edge, that is 2.5. Clear? Now you can see almost we are close to the as per the piston drawing. Clear? Now we'll go for the same. So exit, and click on the drafting window and click on update. Now you can see the same profile we are getting, but here the profile is not similar. I'll do one thing, I'll just create this line up to thickness of this, so it will not create any hurdles in while creating drawing. So I'll do one modification again. So what I'll do, I'll just delete this concise constraint. And I'll give this dimension, this to this as 2.5, because the thickness of the piston is 2.5. Exit and come to the drafting window, update. Clear? You can see now we'll create the profile in between this one. Clear? So to create this profile, now we are going to make in different sketch, because at present we were doing revolution around the vertical axis. Now we are going to make this profile, we need to go for the horizontal axis. So all the dimensions you can get from here, and you can see it is making a revolute or a shaft from the horizontal axis. So that is the reason we have taken 36 mm. So we are getting this plane very easily. We have on this axis only, and that axis is 36 above. Clear? Click on this, click on sketcher window. Like this we are getting the profile, and we will click on to get the profile similar, to see the inner views of it also. Cutting plane, click on view and cutting plane. You can see the material like this. Clear? Now, clear? Now we'll start creating the profile. My profile is like this, and axis is horizontal axis, that is this. Now we'll give the dimensions. So this one is dia 18, edge of this is dia 28, top of this is dia 20. So we'll give this much only at present. Click on come on constraints, select this axis, right click, radius and diameter 18. This axis, radius and diameter 20. This is 20, I think so. Let's cross verify. Yes, this is 20 and this is 28. So the edge, now we'll select the edge and the axis, right click, radius diameter 28. Clear? Now we need to give this 30 mm, but this 30 mm is at the intersection of 2.5 mm thickness of the piston. So we'll create this intersection point. This is also new for you all. So please make sure you don't skip anything in between this. So what is the thickness of this piston is this one. So I'll just click on this. This is a new command. Please make sure we have not learned projection till now. We are learning one new thing. So click on this sketcher tab, projections. With the help of projection we can get 3D images from the 3D view, 2D images from the 3D view. So project 3D element. Now you can see I am getting this line. Now I want a point at the intersection of this circle and line, and this intersection point is having a dia of 30 mm. So click on point command, intersection point. Select this circle, this line, you will get an intersection point. You can see. Now we'll give the dimension with the help of with this intersection point. Click on constraint, click on this point axis and right click radius and diameter. So this is 30 mm. Clear? Now what is the length up to which we are going to create? As we know, we are going same profile on this side and the distance between these two profiles is 33 mm. So what we'll do, we'll just click on this whole profile and click on mirror, select the vertical axis, mirror. Now the distance between these two edges is 33. Clear? Now what is the distance of this? You can see in the drawing, this is 17 mm and the groove is of 1.5 mm. This line length is 17 mm. Groove is of thickness 1.5. Clear? And now we are going to create somewhat extra. So what I'll give this dimension an extra, because we need to do this extra, otherwise we can't create this profile. So my profile, this green one is my profile, but yellow I don't want, but this was my helping geometry. So in that case what we'll do, we'll come to the analysis tab, come to the sketch analysis, and now you can see there are so many profiles, closed profile. So I'll just click on the very first. This one is closed profile, but I don't want. So in that case what we'll do, just click on hidden items, make it construction. So now you can see yellow line has become construction. Now implicit profile second, this one I want, so this is perfectly fine. This one also I want, so I don't do anything with this. Now come to the point 12. Point 12, it is showing a solid geometry, which I don't want because this was my helping geometry. So I'll make it this also as a construction. The second point is here. This one I also created like construction. and 0.22, because we have taken an intersection command, that is why it has created so many intersections. So I'll just make it construction. Now you can see there are two closed profile, which is pretty good to go. Now we'll click on OK, because whatever I needed I got it. OK, clear. And click on exit. We are getting two sketches. Now come to the shaft command, click the profile and we'll get the profile. You can see. Now we'll come to the, now you can see this drawing has been, it is wrong because my profile is supposed to be here. So in that case we need to make another profile again, because that can be in circular, if it is on 0 degree or 90 degree hardly matters. So what I'll do, I'll just make a front view again. Now I'll just make this drawing. Now you can see it is coming here, it is good. Now I'll click on broken out view. Okay. Now you can see I have received this profile, but this one is extra. For this, what we need to do, you can see there is a hole. A complete hole is going on. So what we'll do, I'll just create this hole. Then we'll see the profile as exactly the same as per our drawing. Fine. So come to the 3D window. Now I'll select this face, position sketch, and I want this hole. So click on this hole, come to the sketch tab, and again we'll do the projection because I need the same dimensions in 2D sketch. So now you can see I got the profile. Now exit app. I want this as a through hole, so I'll use pocket command and up to last. Okay, now you can see the whole profile you are getting. Now come to the drafting window, but still this one is extra, you can see. So what I'll do, I will just delete this profile. So for to delete this profile, I am using one new command. Please look properly. Remove face. Clear? Don't want this face and this face. Clear? And I don't want this face and this face. These faces I don't want. Click on OK. It is not coming now. Double click now. Again but we need to face to keep. This face I want to keep. Okay. Sometimes it may create problem. So what I'll do, I'll just, before doing pocket, I will remove this command. So I'll just come to the shaft tool, right click, properties, no, not properties, sorry, shaft tool, right click, define in work object. I am getting rollback. That means I am moving, I am working in past. Now remove face, this face, this face, and this face. Okay. Now you can see it has been removed. The same way here, remove face, and remove. These are the three faces which we need to remove. Okay, clear? Now come to the present. So for that, click on pocket one, right click, define. Now we are on present and click on update. It is showing some error. So to rectify this error, I am just clicking on sketch 2 and giving this dimension 5 as 6. Now you can see Let's see in the drawing. Update. Now you can see the view is same as per the 3D view. This is how we are going to create the piston. Now one more thing is left. Now we'll come to the projection of this drawing. Again here, make this view active. Click on broken view and OK. Now you can see this profile on both the side, but here it is broken section view, so we cannot see. It can be seen in the hidden views, but here from this drawing you can identify clearly that it is on both the side. So we are going to make this profile. So for this profile we need to select this face, but in the 3D view we cannot select this face because this is the inner face. We cannot select this face anyhow. So for that what we'll do, we'll create a plane up to this. So what is the dimension up to this face? We will just annotation, this is 17.5. So what we'll do, we'll just, this is also new for you, so please see carefully. We'll come to the essential planes. We can create planes anywhere we want, so just click on plane, select this face, and we need a plane 17.5 offset preview, but it is creating in the downward direction. I want in the upward direction, so just flip the direction. Now we received the plane. Now we'll click on this plane, come to the position sketch, and we need to view cutting plane. You can see, I'll just flip it out. Again cutting plane, cutting plane. Now you can see we are getting the whole body similar to the drafting window. Clear? Now we'll create this profile. So this we don't want, and my this line and this line is symmetry about this axis. So just select constraint define in dialog box and make it symmetry. Clear? Now I need this circle. Up to this circle we need profile. Inner circle is of radius 28, and up to which circle? Inner circle, this one. We need the profile, and the angle between these two is 70 degrees. So we'll create the angle. First of all, we'll create projection of this edge. So click projection 3D element. Okay, now I am getting the projection of this. Now I'll create a circle which is of radius 28. So give the dimension. Instead of taking projections, you can also take the create a circle and give the dimensions, but I find this one is more easier, so I prefer this option. So this is the profile, how it looks like. I'm just removing, trimming out the extra portion. Clear? Now what is the angle between these two edges? That is 70 degree. Clear? And this line is coincided to this point. When I trimmed it, break out the relationship. So just click on right click and coincide. Clear? This is how my profile will look like. Now there is a groove in between also. So I'll create a rectangle like this and trim the extra portion. Now we'll give symmetry, this, this, and about this axis. Clear? Now we can see the profile is similar as per drawing. You can see fillets and all we'll give afterwards. Exit and pad. The pad is of 5 mm in the downward direction. So click change the direction. Okay. This is how but we need the same profile on this side also. So for that we'll come again in the force sketch. We'll do the modification. We can do 3D mirror, but at present we have not learned 3D mirror. So we are going to do 2D mirror only. So mirror, exit. Now you can see the same profile on both the sides. Clear? Here you will see in the hidden view. You can see like this. Clear? If I'll just click on hidden views of this, you can see. So this is how we can create the complete profile, and now you can see all the hidden lines are similar as per the drawing. Now one thing is more left, that is these holes. You can see 16 holes of dia 2. So what we'll do, we'll come to the drafting window and come to the 3D window, and now we are going to select this middle plane because in the circular phase we cannot create any hole. So for that either took this plane or this plane, it will work same. So I'm just using this plane and select the position sketch, and we are creating a circular hole of dia 2. This is radius 2, but we want dia 2. So just double click and make it dia 2. Now this dia is in between these two lines. So what I'll do, I'll just select this edge and the center of the profile. You can see we don't need to create any extra lines. We can take the reference from the 3D element equidistance point. This is how it has been created. Same in the above this slot also we need the same hole. So for this we'll create again one circle, and we will give this circle and this circle to be equal to each other. Why we are giving equal? Because if any case there is any modification, so the dia will be same for all the circles. That is the reason I have given equal. Now here it is also the symmetry, this edge and the center of the, and make it equidistance. Clear? Exit and make it pocket up to this face. So like this we have created the hole. Now we want 8 holes on each slot. So 8 here, that means total is 16. So now this we cannot do the patterning in 2D drafting. So we are going to do the patterning in 3D window only. Though we have not learned patterning command, but to make this drawing complete, we are learning patterning command. But again in my future classes, we will learn only the pattern command itself to understand better. But for this, to complete this drawing, we are just using pattern command, so that at least you can use this. So here we need circular pattern. Now in circular pattern, object to be patterned. Object to be patterned is this hole. So we'll select this hole from the tree, and what is the reference? Reference is this circular area. Clear? And how many patterns you want? Here we need 8, so we'll give 8 only. Here the source object and the instant are inclusive with all together, and we need in the complete crown. So here you can see it will detect the angle and do the work for us. Okay. Now you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Total 8 and 8 are there. Now we'll come to the drafting window, update. So this is how we can create the complete drawing. Clear? I hope you all understand how to create a piston, and if in case if you are having any doubt, then please do write in the comment section. So we can see how you can see this is how we can create piston. Clear? You can cross check with the dimensions. Each and every dimensions will be correct. Clear? And in case if you have any doubt, then please do write in the comment section. Till then, bye bye.